Exploring the epic life story of Aristotle. Aristotle, one of history's greatest philosophers, profoundly influenced Western thought. His ideas spanned numerous fields, including science, politics, and ethics. His works laid the foundation for many modern disciplines, making him a towering figure in intellectual history. Aristotle was born in 384 BCE in Stagira, a small town in northern Greece. This birthplace shaped his early worldview, situated between the Greek mainland and the diverse cultures of the Aegean. These influences contributed to his broad intellectual curiosity. Aristotle's father, Nicomachus, served as a physician to the Macedonian court. This connection exposed young Aristotle to the intricacies of medicine and royal affairs. Such early exposure to science and politics likely sparked his lifelong quest for knowledge. At 17, Aristotle joined Plato's academy in Athens, where he studied for 2 decades. Immersed in an environment of rigorous intellectual debate, he absorbed and later challenged many of Plato's teachings. This period was crucial in shaping his philosophical outlook. Aristotle's relationship with Plato was complex. While he respected Plato's intellect, he often disagreed with his ideas, especially on metaphysics. These philosophical differences eventually led Aristotle to develop his own theories, marking a significant departure from his mentor's teachings. After Plato's death, Aristotle left the academy, marking a significant turning point in his life. He embarked on a journey across Greece and Asia Minor, expanding his knowledge and absorbing diverse cultural influences that would shape his future work. During his travels, Aristotle married Pythias and started a family. This period of his life was marked by personal growth and the development of close relationships, which provided him with emotional support and stability, enriching his philosophical perspective. Upon returning to Macedonia, Aristotle was invited to tutor the young Alexander the Great. This prestigious position allowed him to influence one of history's most significant figures, imparting knowledge that would help shape Alexander's approach to leadership and governance. Aristotle eventually founded his own school, the Lyceum, in Athens. This institution became a hub of intellectual activity, attracting students from across the Greek world. The Lyceum's emphasis on empirical research and observation set it apart from other schools of thought. His teaching methods at the Lyceum were innovative and dynamic. Known as Peripatetic learning, Aristotle and his students would engage in discussions while walking around the school grounds. This approach fostered an environment of active learning and critical thinking, pivotal to his educational philosophy. Aristotle's teaching methods revolutionized education. At the Lyceum, he introduced peripatetic learning, engaging students through walking discussions. This dynamic approach fostered critical thinking and interactive learning, setting a precedent for future educational practices and emphasizing the importance of active participation in intellectual pursuits. Aristotle's philosophical contributions are vast. His works, covering various subjects, laid the foundation for Western philosophy. His treatises on logic, metaphysics, ethics, and politics are seminal texts, influencing countless thinkers and shaping the discourse in philosophy, science, and other fields for centuries. In the realm of logic, Aristotle formulated syllogism, a method of deductive reasoning that became the cornerstone of logical theory. His systematic approach to logic established a framework for analyzing arguments and continues to underpin modern logical and analytical practices. Aristotle's metaphysical inquiries explored the nature of being and existence. He sought to understand the fundamental principles underlying reality, distinguishing between potentiality and actuality. His metaphysical theories provided a comprehensive framework for subsequent philosophical exploration and debate. Aristotle's ethical philosophy, articulated in the Nicomachean Ethics, introduced the concept of the golden mean. He advocated for virtue as a balance between extremes, emphasizing moderation and practical wisdom. His ethical insights remain influential, impacting contemporary moral philosophy and everyday ethical decision-making. Aristotle's Politics delves into the nature of communities, the role of citizens, and the structure of governments. He advocated for a mixed government model combining elements of democracy, oligarchy, and monarchy, emphasizing the importance of a strong middle class for societal stability. In Rhetoric and Poetics, Aristotle explored the art of persuasion and the elements of drama. His analysis of tragedy, comedy, and epic poetry laid the foundation for literary criticism. He believed effective rhetoric required ethos, pathos, and logos to engage audiences. Aristotle's contributions to natural sciences were groundbreaking. He meticulously studied various life forms, classifying them based on shared characteristics. His observations in biology, zoology, and botany provided an early framework for scientific inquiry, influencing future generations of naturalists and biologists. In medicine, Aristotle's work bridged the gap between philosophy and early medical practices. He emphasized empirical observation and logical reasoning, laying the groundwork for the scientific method. His studies on anatomy, physiology, and the human body's functions informed subsequent medical knowledge and practices. Aristotle's astronomical and cosmological views were influential, though some were later disproven. He believed in a geocentric universe where celestial bodies moved in perfect circles around the Earth. His ideas dominated Western cosmological thought until the Copernican revolution challenged the geocentric model. Aristotle's legacy in education is profound, shaping the intellectual landscape of the medieval and Renaissance periods. His works were central to the curriculum of medieval universities, influencing scholars like Thomas Aquinas. His emphasis on empirical observation laid the groundwork for scientific inquiry and rational thought. Despite facing opposition, Aristotle's ideas endured through meticulous preservation by scholars. His manuscripts were copied and translated, ensuring their survival through turbulent times. Islamic scholars played a crucial role in preserving and expanding upon his works, which were later reintroduced to Europe. Aristotle's impact on Western thought is immeasurable, providing foundational concepts in logic, ethics, and natural sciences. His philosophy influenced countless thinkers, including Descartes, Kant, and Darwin. His methods of systematic observation and classification remain integral to scientific methodology. Compared to his predecessors, Aristotle's approach was more empirical and less abstract. Unlike Plato, who focused on ideal forms, Aristotle emphasized the study of the natural world. His practical philosophy contrasted with Socrates' emphasis on ethical questioning, offering a more comprehensive view of human knowledge. Aristotle's philosophy diverged from Plato's, focusing on empirical observation rather than ideal forms. Unlike Socrates, who emphasized ethical dialogue, Aristotle developed systematic approaches in logic, biology, and politics. His practical methodologies laid the groundwork for modern scientific inquiry and ethical reasoning. Aristotle's ideas continue to resonate in contemporary debates on ethics, politics, and science. His concept of the golden mean influences modern views on balance and moderation. His work in logic and empirical research remains foundational in various academic disciplines today. Aristotle's life and work continue to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike, illustrating the power of a relentless quest for knowledge. His profound insights into various fields laid the groundwork for countless intellectual pursuits, cementing his place as a towering figure in history. From the intricacies of logic to the principles of ethics, Aristotle's contributions remain relevant and influential. His ability to blend empirical observation with philosophical reasoning offers timeless wisdom, proving that his legacy transcends eras and continues to inspire modern thought.